Good. Okay. So welcome to Body Rolling Monday night. We're going to be using all of our balls tonight. We're going to do a nice full body roll. So we're going to keep it moving, and it'll be just this whole tension rollout. And we'll use the black balls for support, and probably just I might do that calf into the foot routine. We haven't done that in a while, so that'll be kind of like our detail roll. But we're going to do big lines tonight, just to drain out some of the tension that's in all of our bodies, for sure. So we're going to start off with hands and knees. Just come into hands and knees, and plant your hands, flex your feet, toes, tippy toes on, and just do a couple of cat-cows. Arching as you inhale and exhaling as you round. Just kind of get the spine going. We're going to be doing spine first. Getting your breath following with movement. Inhaling and arching, and exhaling and rounding. Bending your elbows, getting soft in the joints. Good. Just kind of moving the spine a little bit before we get on the ball. We'll do a little core cultivation because we definitely need the core, as we know. So pausing here in center after you after you finish rounding and arching. Pausing in center. And then take that right leg back, push back through your heel. Okay, just pressing back through the toes, pushing back through pushing your heel away, and just kind of point your toe and flex your foot. And just kind of warming up the ankles here. Good. And then leave that foot in flexion as you lift your right leg up. Bend your knee, and then bring your knee into your chest. Round coil, round coil. And on inhale, extend the leg up and back. And then exhale, round coil. And then inhale, take that leg up. One more time, exhale, round coil, really round the spine, and then take the leg up high and hold here. 2 and 1, then bring that knee down. Good, shift back to wisdom pose. Come up on your fingertips, press the hips back to heels. Just soften the armpits down. Then looking to the right, looking to the left, and then back to center. And then rising back up to table, take that left leg back, flex your foot, put your toes down, push through your heel, and then just point and flex. Same thing here. You're just working the heel, stretching out the arch. 2 and 1. And then bring the leg up behind. Bend your knee, and then take a breath. Inhale. And then exhale, round coil, pull up and in, and then inhale, take the leg high, exhale, round coil, and then inhale, take the leg high, one more time, exhale, round coil, hold round coil, 2 and 1, and then send that leg high, hold, 3, 2 and 1. Knee comes to the earth, shift back to wisdom pose. Take your right arm, thread it under left. We'll just take an easy twist here. Right arm under left, twist, looking under that left arm. Take a breath in, breath out, melt to the earth. And then unwind it, bring both arms out front. Take that left arm, thread it under right, and twist. Looking under the right arm. Reach, stretch. Pull up and in on that belly. And then come on back to center. Good. Rising up, downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths now. Drop heels. Do like a little hip shimmy. As you bend and straighten, you're going to shimmy your hips. Relax your head and pick a drishti point between your feet. Swaying your hips. Good. Pausing here, lifting and lowering your heels a couple times. Try to roll through your toe joints and come up as high as you can, tippy toes, and then drop your heels back down again. Right. Keep the connection in your feet, hands. Come on out to plank pose, roll it out, and then back to downward facing dog. Let's do that a couple of times. Get core engaged here, lifting your hips using your core. Come back out again, inhale, come back to plank, and then back to downward facing dog. Woo, just let your day drip off you. Let your mind relax now. Looking to the right, looking to the left. Shake your head, yes. And then bring your knees back down again, tabletop. Okay, coming into seated now, we're gonna go ahead and take gold ball to start. Go ahead and tuck your shirt in, get yourself ready to roll, literally. We'll start with spine first, just a really easy roll to get things kind of in alignment, so that when we get into some of these other routines, you know, it's really important to get the front body and the back body connected and getting your body moving in a unit, especially in the core. So bringing the ball right at the base, right behind the sacrum, and lean back. And I'll just be on the side here. You guys know this stuff. But we're going to just breathe here. Pull back through your belly button to spine, spine to ball, ball to floor. And just pull back. Shoulders are settled. Lean back. Just enjoy here. Lean back. Hands can be on knees if you'd like. And let's just do a cat pose here. Round coil. And as you round coil, you're pulling your belly button to spine, chin to chest. You're just kind of pulling back through the front body. And then as you inhale, sit up a little bit, just lift the chest a little bit, coming into neutral spine. As you exhale, round coil into rounded spine, and you're starting to really get connected now, pushing back from belly to spine to ball to floor. Really, really weight bearing back into that ball. And then inhale, come more neutral. Sit up. Still connected. Exhale, one more time, round coil, pull back through that core to ball to floor. You can even bounce a little bit. Okay, lift your hips, you're connected, and scooch down. And then lean back, right? Ball's kind of right in behind those ribs, maybe the bottom rib cage. Same thing here, let's round coil. And you can pick your hips off the floor and feel right front to back body. And then inhale and just kind of lighten up in the chest a little bit. Exhale, round coil, lift your hips. Pull back through those front ribs to back ribs, soften your shoulders. Exhale, and then inhale, you're just gonna lighten up. One more time, exhale, round coil, hips lift. Spine really, really round, chin, chest, gaze down the belly. Exhale all your air out. And then inhale, relax the hips to the floor, and you're in neutral. Okay, let's change. Lean back, soften your shoulders back, and then lift your hips up. Scooch down just behind now, we're right behind the solid ribs. And just kind of do a little cross fiber. Move that solid rib cage across. So you're moving your body, pressing down into the ball. And feel the ball move from side to side, crossing over the spine, coming in behind those right ribs, and then over into the left ribs. And you're just moving the body. Hands behind your head, interlace your fingers, and slide right up under that skull. You can start to lift your skull up and lengthen. As you slide your body on the horizontal here, feet are pressing lightly, hips are heavy or on the floor, and you're just gliding as you weight bear. Just imagine yourself rolling across the back of those ribs, opening up and relaxing the back. And the next time you're over to the right side, stay there. So you slid your body, balls to the right. You can move your hips a little bit if you need to, all right? And then just extend your right arm and kind of pull the body to the left, and the ball is right behind those right ribs. Take your hand behind the skull and rotate from your torso, and you're not really pulling and forcing your head, you're just guiding and looking at your right elbow. Take a breath in, exhale, and just relax. Feeling that front body to back body to ball to floor connection. And just lean in, weight bear. Lift your hips a little if you need more. And then set your hips back down again. All right, stay connected, move back to your spine and reset in neutral. Other side. Slide your hips to the right, slide your torso to the right, and the ball rolls to the left, behind the left shoulder, and you're still on that right, that rib cage, right? The rib cage goes all the way up. Extend your left arm and just twist to the left as you look at your left elbow now, elbow crease. Twist, it's a nice easy draw. You can release that right arm and bring the palms of your palms together too here. Your breath in, exhale, and then right back to center, neutral. Keeping that ball right behind those solid ribs, moving around here. Let's do it one more time. Lift your hips, pick your hips up, move them to the left, slide your torso to the left, extend your bottom right arm out. Extend the top arm, take a breath in, broaden, and then as you exhale, bring the palms together. And as you inhale, take your left arm up, right? Never lifting up, you're weight bearing. Just pause a minute and feel. Hand behind your head to support. Moving your shoulder blade around a little. See, I'm kind of moving my shoulder blade around a little. And then shifting hips back to center. Slide your torso to center. Realign on that spinal column. Let's do the left side. Lift your hips, move them to the right. Slide your torso to right. Extend your left arm, right arm up. Take a breath in, big expansion. Exhale, bring your palms together, twist. Look at your palms coming together. And then on your inhale, bring that arm up. And then just wait here. Like let the whole torso just get heavy, connect. And then come back to center. Okay. Do a little rolling along your spinal column now. And lift your hips, pushing down through your heels. And you can just make that whole way, moving up a little higher towards your neck, down through the ribs, and then go up a little bit higher towards the neck, rounding your spine, pulling your head forward. And each time you get close to the neck, you can just pause and kind of feel the lift coming up out of the back of the thoracic, kind of at T1. And getting up there close to the neck. Pause right there at the top of your shoulder blades. By getting right into the neck, sit your hips back down, pull your head forward, and then just lay the back of your neck right onto the ball. And then the skull comes down. So the ball's right there at your front of your neck, you got your back of your neck, your ball, your floor. And just work your shoulders, really just try to find front to back neck to ball to floor. And then just take your arms over your head, take a big breath, chin angles to the chest, lift your hips, and just sort of like C-curve and creep your hips away from the ball. So like little inchworming, and just feel nice traction here as the ball creeps up the back of your neck, behind your skull, underneath your skull. Just keep inchworming your hips, and we're just trying to get that nice extension warm-up lift here. Arms over your head, take a big breath in, and then exhale. Melt, 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 melt. Chin to chest, extend your arms. 2, and 1. Slide your hands to goalpost arms. Inchworm. Lift your shoulders up. Inchworm. Lift your hips up. Lift your shoulders. Lift your hips. The whole time now the ball's creeping, creeping, creeping up behind your skull. Slide your hand underneath and at that exposed neck. Feel the little vertebrae of your cervical spine. Right? You should feel the little bumps here. Feel your neck exposed. And move your arms around all directions here over the head, goalpost. Right? Just kind of move the arms around, keeping your chin at chest, eyes at your belly button. Just move your arms up over your head and then down along sides, just releasing. Final here, just pull knees into your chest, and chin is at your chest angled here. Take a breath in and breath out. Good. Shoulders are on the floor, chin is at chest, but you're not jamming, you're not overdoing. Just stretching nice and long through that back neck. Take one more breath, fill each little vertebrae. Imagine here lengthening the neck, and exhale. Good.
Extend your legs up high. Take one hand, lift the head off. Take the other hand, move the ball, and just lower your head right back down again. And feel the neutral here. Legs up to the sky, and then you can take your neck to the right, take your neck to the left, and just roll out here. Might feel a little crunchy. Good. Just roll out here. 2 and 1. All right. Feet come to the floor. Right? Lift your hips up. Take a little bridge pose here. Just stretch out. Slide your ball right under the sacrum bone. And then bring your legs up. Start to cultivate here now. Stability through the core. Again, belly firm towards the ball. Legs are floating. And just let the arms fall, lay out. Palms up to receive here. Just take a couple of breaths here. Float the legs. Just deep breath here. Float the legs. Pulling the knees into the chest. Take a little, wrap your arms around your legs and pull the legs in deep towards you. Extend your left leg out. We'll get a long stretch through that left hip flexor as you pull your right leg in. Nice long stretch to that left side. Can be on the floor. Take a breath. Fill the shape. And then as you exhale, relax. Stay here. Take 2 more breaths. Breath in and breath out. Good. Take 1 more breath in. That ball's right at the center of the low back. And breath out. And then switch, right leg down. Pull the left leg in. Pull in. Release long through that left hip flexor. Pull your belly button towards the ball. And maybe you can extend that leg long. Pulling the left leg deeper. Take another breath in. Fill. Exhale out, relax and release. Soften towards the ball, soften towards the earth. Strong core though. Feel as you pull your belly button to spine. Can you feel the length release in that left hip flexor? Pull the belly in. Right? That actually brings stability in and pressing down towards the back of the abdominal wall and then lengthening a little bit more out of that right hip. And then pull the right leg in. Send your legs straight up. Point flex, roll out your ankles. Good. And then bring your feet down, bring your hips up, and move the ball out of the way. Full big body stretch. Full stretch, extend, interlace the fingers over the head, point your toes. Good. And then bend your knees, and we're gonna round up. You can always roll to your right side, press up if you wanna do a little core work. Lift your head, put your chin at your chest, and then press down through your hips and roll your spine up off the floor and coming into seated. Okay? Or roll to your right side, press up. Cool. Okay, let's go with gold and pearl. All right, and you may want to keep your black balls close. So now we're going to flip the whole thing over. I'm going to get sideways just so you guys can see what's happening. Okay? And we're going to be on to the pubic bone with gold. And then we're going to take pearl at the chest, and then you'll want to have black nearby, okay, for the third eye. Let me set up. Bring your gold to pubic, and then above breast tissue right at the center of your chest bone for pearl. And this is that passive opener for the back body. Final here is put your third eye on your black ball and bring your hands into, ooh, that feels good. And bring your hands into goalpost, okay? We're gonna hang here. Take a breath or two here, just get settled. I'm gonna give you a nice little minute here. I'll even time it and let you just get connected. I want you to breathe here full through the nose and then exhale out and relax towards the earth. You can mouth breathe on the way out, but inhale through the nose. Nice and smooth and slow through the nose. Pressing and exhale, relax. I want you to aim the breath to the ball at the chest. Breathe in. And then as you exhale, let your body just melt over all of these balls. Take another breath in, fill at the right, aiming to the chest of the ball. Expanding, and then exhale and relax. If your feet are flexed, make your feet flat. See if you can let go any amount more. You can even kind of turn your head to the right and let that black ball massage across that brow bone. Ooh, especially if your brain has been on overdrive, thinking this has been a different time. We've really kind of left our ordinary life, haven't we? And we're stepping into a whole new space, into the new normal. So let the brain just be here. Feeling the back body opening now, the front shoulder, the top of the shoulders, the back shoulders. Taking one more breath in together. Inhale, aim breath to ball, to that chest ball, and then exhale and relax. Good. And then we're going to come up, lift your head up, lift your chest up, and come up onto your elbows, okay? Black ball's close by. Good, you can keep the pearl ball close by. Make little circles around that front, around the pelvic, the front of the pubic bone. Little circles. It should be quite ready and warm. Scooch back towards your feet, so just scooch back, and the ball's gonna creep up on top, up high above the pubic bone. Let's take a little up stretch here. Palms are flat. Just lift your torso up, right? Now to support this, you always want to pull belly button to spine, right? It's a supported back bend here, but belly button to spine. Pull the belly button away from your ball. Take a breath in and feel the ribs and upper body expand. And then as you exhale, you're going to melt. Knees are down, feet are flexed, melting, melting. One more breath. Inhale, belly pulls in. Fill the upper body with breath. So we force the breath up high. Exhale, we're going to melt. Bring your elbows to the earth. Wrap that low belly around and move your body to the left now, right to that right front hip. Side stretch here. You might want your black ball in your right hand and full stretch out here. Left knee's down, right leg, right arm extends and long. Pressing, leaning into that right side. Breathe in, expand your belly to ball. Exhale, melt. Good, you have that nice weight now from back of hip to front of hip to ball to floor. And we're extending long through. So you're really like almost like a stretching rack, okay? Ball is planted in both hand and hip, right, are connected. Now keep this connection. You guys, loosen up on that right hand and roll to your right side. Keep the ball at the right hip. Bend your elbow and support your head. You're going to get this long stretch here through that right side. Top leg can bend for a little kickstand, and you're sending that right leg really super long here. Take a breath in. Expand, exhale, melt. Length here. Again, tugging on the armpit, opening up this, this underside stretch here. Opening, lifting, and extending through your torso. Take a breath in one more time. Inhale. Fill this whole upper body and exhale, melt. Good. Let's roll to the back to front hip. Take that black ball again in the right hand and stretch again. Scooch now back, and you're going to bring the ball up into that right oblique. So the ball's, to the right of the belly button on that side. You're kind of rolling in. Ball's like right kind of on the top of the hip. So you're in that natural waist. Right arm extends here. Inhale. Expand your side belly to ball. Exhale, melt. And wrap that side waist. Torso can come down, right? You have that ball seated into the right hip, into the right side waist. Take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. If you can see, both of my legs are straight and they're firing. I'm on my toes. And I'm wrapping that side waist onto the ball. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, melt and wrap. Turn a little bit to the left, right? Turning, and you're rolling to your left. Your ball's snuggling into that right sideways, getting a little bit more stretch your top arm over the head. Inhale if you can. Stagger those legs. Really, stretch the legs apart like scissors. Stretch the legs apart. Left legs forward, right legs back. And you're really balancing here on your ball. Sideways bends. Take a breath. Fill. Exhale out. And then right back to your front hip. Roll yourself back. Bring yourself right to your ball. Okay, and scooch back to your pubic bone. Onto your elbows here. Woo, relief. That right side tingly, right? Big stretch for that right side. Getting the lift out of the torso and increasing breath capacity. Palms are flat. Let's take an inhale, stretch up. Right? And here you go. Your ball's at your pubic bone. Make it feel supported. Take a breath in. Remember now, belly pulls up to belly button to spine. Now fill the upper cavity, those upper lungs. Pull the belly in. Inhale, force the air up top. Fill. Exhale, and bend your elbows, coming down to the earth. Wrap the belly around the ball. Let's go one more time. Inhale, press from the back of the hips. Inhale, lift the torso. Belly's in, fill, pushing air up high, and exhale, melt down. Wrap the belly around the ball. 3, 2, and 1. Good. You're going to move yourself over to the right and bringing the ball to the left hip. Extend long through that left side. Take your black ball again and extend out. Extending and reaching. So now here, we're looking at for wherever the ball is a traction point. So hand is a point and that left hip, and you're getting that long extension, but don't overdo it. So if you feel like it's overdoing, lift up a little bit. Take the effort off and then go back in again, pressing down. Kind of angle yourself to the left now. Rotate to the left, extend and fill the shape. Inhale. And then as you exhale, you're going to melt towards the earth, wrapping your side waist around, right? You can move up and back a little bit to find that spot. Take one more breath, fill. Aim the breath to that ball. Exhale, melt the ball that's in the side hip there. And now we're going to keep that weight bearing. We're going to roll to the left side. Keep your ball close, bend your arm and rotate. Here's the back view. Top leg can bend for a kickstand, long left side. Or you can stagger scissor those legs, right? And you can kind of move your feet, like sort of pump your feet a little bit so you're moving the ball up into the sideways a little. Take a breath, aim the breath right to the ball. Exhale, melt. And depending on the health of your shoulder, right, you always have an option here to put a ball where it doesn't feel where you need support, right? We know that. Take a breath in. Exhale. Now get fiery with those legs. Extend the legs, extend the top arm, and reach. As you push through that left bottom heel, right, you're reaching through the top arm. Take a breath, expand. Fill, exhale, melt. Beautiful. And then roll back to the front. Use that hip as your guide to the front. Get long through that left side. All right, now we're going to come into a little bit higher in the oblique. So push your body back. The ball's creeping up a little higher. So you're below ribs, above your hip. And then you're going to angle to the left, getting into that waist to your obliques a little bit more. Take a breath, expand belly to ball. Exhale, melt. You're leaning to the left, getting that ball into that waist. Take a breath, kind of scrape into those obliques. One more time. Breathe in, expand belly to ball. Exhale, pull the belly button in, each time you exhale, right? So you're giving yourself a nice big sit up here, better than a crunch. One more inhale. Left leg is firing, left arm firing, and then melt, wrap, wrap, wrap. Knee down, relax, and come back to, woo, your pubic bone. Woo, that's firing, right? That's a big move. So we've really gotten into the whole obliques here. All right, let's take a final here. Scoot yourself back so the ball's almost to your belly button. If you can get it there, do it. And then come up into Sphinx pose. Thighs are down, okay? Palms are as close as you can. Okay, now here's your settings. High setting, low setting. And if you're done, just take the ball out and be in Sphinx pose with no ball, okay? Otherwise, inhale. Take a breath, pull your belly button into spine. Take a breath. Feel the air up in here. Fill. As you exhale, bring your belly around the ball as you lower the elbows. Wrap, 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 wrap. Exhale. Release your glutes. One more time. Inhale, pushing down from the back of the hips. Glutes ignite. Inhale, float the torso up. Pull your belly button in and exhale as you melt down. Wrap, 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 wrap. Good. 3, relax, 2, and 1. Okay, roll over to the right, take that ball out, and just feel the belly on the earth. Rest right here. Good. Just feel, rock your hips side to side, and just let it soak it in. Good. All right, so rock your hips side to side. Okay. Good. And then take your hands to the side. We'll press up into, you can take a little cobra pose here or even an upward facing dog and feel and just kind of notice what that work does for you. Okay, if you're going to go up to cobra, just try a cobra first, inhaling, exhaling, and see if you can feel just a general lightness and more openness in the front body. Inhale, if you're going to go to dog, lift up, and then press up into your upward facing dog. Feet are flat, looking straight down, releases the neck, looking straight up, and then begin to roll into your downward facing dog from wherever you are in your up stretch. Take a couple of breaths here. Breath in and breath out. Good. It's a beautiful stretching on the sides. We got our abdominals fiery, and we started to release some of the chest, you know, from that front stretch. Okay, take a little water if you need it. Let's go back to the back body now with pearl or silver. Okay, we're going to do our hamstrings, and then we're going to go into that, that calf work that I was talking about earlier. Maybe do a little lunge too. I think I'm going to do the knees too. Okay, so silver, if you really want a lot of edge tonight on your legs, okay, we're going to do that combination deal where we go hamstring to IT band, okay? And maybe even get a little fancy and roll right into your quads, okay? This is gonna be a ton of core work tonight. So you're gonna get all your core work, fiery core work. All right, so coming to center of your mat, you can be on silver or pearl, okay? Right onto your right sit bone. And just take a couple of breaths in here, sitting up really tall, letting yourself sink in. Just be still for a second. Inhale, sit tall, and then exhale and melt down. All right, and just let that ball be right at the base, at your sit bone. You bounce a couple of times, stay connected here. Begin to bend and straighten that leg. You can work up into your glute muscles. I know you want to do it. And you're probably doing it already. That's fine. That's the cool thing about here. It's just, I'm guiding you.
but you guys have been doing this for so long now, so you know the practice, and if something's calling to you, go for it. So I'm gonna give you just a couple of breaths here on your own to get into your hamstrings, through your glutes. Just do that booty lifter. Just do the booty lifter. It feels really good. You can work to the side, but we're gonna really focus together on IT band to quad to hamstring, okay, in 3 spots. Just do a couple more moves right here. Okay. And then after your next pass, let's all meet back right at the sit bone. And then scooch back just a little bit and bring the ball just off the sit bone into the top third of the hamstring. So you have a third, a third, and a third is where we're going to work tonight, okay? So bouncing up and down again. Take a breath. Exhale, sink down into your hamstring here. And then I want you to begin to just turn your torso and slide your hips left. So the torso is going to go towards the right, and you're sliding your sliding your body to the left, and the ball's kind of creeping out to the side. Now turn the foot and then turn the body and come right down onto your right elbow onto IT. So you're right here on the top third of your IT band. Take a breath in. Now if you don't feel this at all, line up your elbow with your ball so you're not wonky. And if you don't feel this at all, you can take your foot and go into a tree pose, pushing down with the heel into the leg, into the ball, okay? Contract your quad muscle here. And now relax. So to contract the quad muscle on the leg, we're working right side. Inhale, contract, and then exhale and relax, and just release into that IT band. Now, this is a fancy move. We're really layering a couple of moves here. From your IT band, turn your quad off. Now keep it turned off and just turn back to, now you're going to turn into a plank, and you're going to bring the ball to the front of the right quad. You're in forearm plank. Bend and straighten that right leg a couple times. Bend and straighten here, okay? And then from here, just extend the right leg, and just let the body drop down. You can drop the left knee down. Take a breath in there. Exhale. And then keep that weight bearing from the back of the leg to the front of the leg to the ball to the floor. Lean into the right side a little bit. Take another breath. You can always bend and straighten here. And then relax. And then from here, keep weight bearing, turn back to IT band. You're still in that top third. And then right back to your hamstring top third. Okay, lots of core work. Take a breath in there. Exhale out. And now you're going to move back. Now you're in the second third of your hamstring. Take a breath, lean forward any amount to get really deeper into it. Okay, and you know your body, so listen to it and honor it. Take a breath in, sit tall. Top of the thighs pressing, and then as you exhale, you're going to melt down into your forward fold, any amount. And let the right knee can be totally relaxed here. 2 and 1, and then sit tall, pressing down through the top leg. Keep flexing that foot, point flex. Turn your torso, slide your hips. I'm kind of so you guys can see what's going on. You're sliding your hips over to the left. You're dialing your right foot, right? See how my toes are dialed in the direction? And then you're going to go right into IT band here again. So we're peeling from the hamstring out to IT. Press, now release. Turn your quads off. Okay, make sure you're down into your leg now. So you should think about your leg in thirds. We're in the second third. Take a breath in here. And this is where it starts to get ouchy. Release your quad. Take a breath in. And a breath out. But this is so good. It releases so much tension and stress. There's so much emotion lodged into our legs. Take a breath, another breath in, another breath out. Good. If it's starting to get excruciating, right, then just begin to move into your quad. Peel into your quad, rotate, right into quad, second, third. Bend, straighten here, release it out. You're in forearm plank. Remember, alignment is good here, hips to shoulders. Now you're just letting your back body to front body to ball to floor. This left leg can be straight or knee down. Take a breath in, inhale, and exhale. And if you're not sure, contract your quad muscle right side. Contract your quads.
all 4 of them, and then relax them, and you'll find them right there. Keep weight bearing, okay? Contract your quad here, and then relax. Now keep it relaxed as you rotate back to your side leg. Turn your body right on that side leg. Do your best, okay? Do your best here, stay here. Now we're gonna work it. You might need to come up on that right hand and zip it around. Now your booty can sit down, okay? Because we're now in the final third. So now move the ball down the back of your hamstrings. You're right at the final third. That ball's right there, almost to the back of the knee, and point flex a couple times. Lean, the left leg moving out, okay? Lean out, point and flex, point and flex. And just bow forward, bow forward, bow forward. Releasing. You could even peace sign fingers hook that big toe, and you can come into full pashi here, Paschimottanasana, to extend, lifting the leg, pushing down through just to the top of the knee. And 2 and 1, and then relax. And we're not going to do the side because it's just ridiculous. It's so hard to do. We'll catch that in a minute, okay? We're just behind that knee, and then just come off and check out the difference between your legs. Okay, feel. Look at the right leg, look at the left. See how it feels. Maybe if you can't see a difference, maybe you can feel a difference. I feel a little tingly. All right? So we'll come and we're going to come back around now. Or you guys are going to stay where you are. I'm just going to spin around so you can see. We're going to pop up onto the left sit bone, sit tall. Okay, take a breath and really get connected now with that the left. Kind of lean into the left side a little, really get connected. And sometimes when you close your eyes, you can just feel a really nice release, especially with the silver ball. When you're ready, when you really feel like you're connected, okay, then you can begin to bend and straighten that left leg, pulling yourself up and back and getting into the booty lifter. So the great thing, again, another thing about this silver is that it kind of catches, it's stickier, so it catches the booty and lifts the booty, and then you can pass right back over your sit bone and slide into your hamstrings. And you can go right back up and right back into your hamstrings, okay? Just warming up the booty, slide out to the side and slide on back. Okay, just do 2 more passes here. Okay, and then we'll all meet at your next pass. We'll all meet right at the sit bone and then scooch back. So you want that ball right into the top third of your hamstring. So scooch off bone, you're at the femur bone and the leg bone, and you're at the top third of your ham. Take your hands over to the left, turn your foot to the direction you're gonna rotate and slide your hips away from the ball, and we're coming onto the side there. Top third of the IT on the side of the leg. Take a breath in and the breath out. Same thing here. If you can't feel anything, you're gonna contract and then relax and see if you can feel like sinking more. Same thing here. You can always bring a foot inside the thigh, right? Or stack the legs. Take a breath and release your quad. If you can't quite get that, close your eyes again and just relax your quad muscle. Feels kind of cool. You can feel your ball sinking up into that side leg, releasing tension. Take another breath in. Exhale. Just relax. Rinse out. Relax your knee. Now from here, keep the weight, roll to the front, and let that ball just bump along into the front of the quad muscle. Forearm plank, bend and straighten that left leg. Good. Bend and straighten that left leg. Take a breath in and a breath out. Extend long, stretch, breath in, stretching out, puts more weight into the front. Woo. 2. And 1, lean in, come back, walk yourself back over to side, pause a moment, get connected, and then right back to your top third hamstring. Take a breath in, breath out. You can feel a little bit more release. Gonna push back Push back. You're in that second third. Now this leg can go out to the side. Remember, it can go out to that into that runner's lunge. Push back. Now, if you need to sit down and work the ball down with your hands, that's fine too. All right. Breath in and breath out. You can sit your booty on the ground or leave it up. Remember, you're the second third down now, so really get down into it. Right. Reaching forward through the eyes of the chest. And then when you're ready, lift your torso back up. Keep weight in that front top leg, down through the leg bone. Think the leg bone into that ball. And then with this weight bearing, keep the connection as you release the right leg around. Take your hands over to your left and then really push down into it. Think about the leg bone rolling over the ball, right? It's more bone. Think bone, and you're kind of taking the leg bone, turning it, turn your foot, take the leg bone and get right into your side IT, okay? Woo, this can be dicey with the silver, too edgy. You know, you can always switch out to gold if it's too much. Take a breath in, exhale, turn off your quad muscle and feel yourself sink down. And then just keep releasing and relaxing your quad as you turn the body slow. Turn the body slow, turn the body slow, coming across all those quad muscles, and then we're going to be right back into the front of the quad. Second, third, get down into that, down into the quad muscle. You can extend your top arm to make it more intense, then straighten, or you can come up on your elbows, whatever you need to do. Take another breath or two in. Melt, 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 relax. 2, and 1. And then we'll come back up to our forearm plank. We're going to keep melting down from the back of the legs. Keep this weight bearing and just begin to rotate slow, rotate slow, rotate slow back to the side leg. Okay, it's 2/3 down. And then come back onto your booty. Woo! Got a lot of torso work here today. And then bring the ball right behind your back leg here. Okay? And then just work the ball. Keep working the ball down the back of the leg. Down the back of the leg. Point and flex, point and flex. And get it right almost to the back of your knee. Just bowing forward, bowing forward. Take a breath in and a breath out. And you're just melting down forward over that leg. Ooh, yeah. Feeling the release. Yeah. Get it in behind the knee. Point flex, 2. And 1. Good. And then release out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Good. Okay. Flip around, do a downward facing dog, kind of rinse everything out. Oh, lift and lower your heels a couple times. And then come on back down again. Take a little water if you'd like. Okay? And let's move into our calf routine. Okay? Anterior, posterior calf. I haven't done this in a while. 2 black balls. Okay? We start on the right side. So just bring your right leg up, place the ball right behind your right knee, and you really want to get like as much flesh out of the way. You can even pull your pants up to get really seated into that back knee, and then bring your knee in. And then bring the other ball right at the top of your tibia bone below your kneecap. Point your toe and bring your knees even. So the main thing here is your knees are even this way. They're lined up. And your tibia bone, your kneecap's off, and then the black ball's right behind. So it doesn't have to be exactly behind, okay? Some people have trouble keeping this into your knee socket. Okay, so if you need to hold it, do that, and then sit back. Okay, we're gonna take this in a third. The first step is just to sit back. Now here are some options I'm gonna show you guys.
okay? So this is one of the reasons that it's nice to have this bolster thing, that we set this thing up first. You can place it under your ankles if you have trouble with flexion, okay, with dorsiflexion of the foot. Okay, if you have trouble, you can put that right under your ankle, okay, and you can press, and it makes it a lot more comfortable. So take a breath in, come up out of it a little bit, just bring your body forward, and then on your exhale, you're going to just sit back in it. Okay, we're going to eventually get the bottom ball down to the ankle, so it'll feel better. Take one more breath in, and exhale out. Just sit back into it. Ooh, this feels good. All right, so sitting back, and of course I'm speaking for myself that it feels good, because sometimes it feels excruciating. So your options here are to remove one of the balls if one of them's not working. And again, if your foot is killing you, just come out, flex, and then go back in again. Okay, let's take a breath in. Exhale, have a seat back. And then with this weight bearing, pull the body forward, okay? Look at this ball. It's going to go down to my second third. We were just in the top third, there's a second third. This ball is going to stay right there for a second, because see how they're lined up? And that's probably the way yours is too. Simply because most of us can't get it behind the knee. Take a breath in. Exhale, have a seat back. Make sure your knees are in alignment in the front. One knee's not higher than the other, and the toes are straight back on both feet. Take another breath, inhale, you can lift up a little, and then the exhale. Just make sure your legs are parallel, knees are even. Good, now keep weight bearing, pull yourself forward. You're coming into that bottom third, you're not quite in front of the ankle yet. Now see how my balls are not stacked? I'm gonna release, and I'm gonna pull that ball down. And it's just basic, look there, have a seat, and get them kind of stacked. Point and flex. Start to lift now. This should lift up your feet. And if you can, sit up tall. Take a breath in. Exhale. This is awesome for the feet. Good for the lower legs to relieve tension. One more. Inhale and exhale. Have a sit down. So keep this weight bearing now and pull your body forward. You're going to bring that bottom ball in front of your ankle. And then you're going to bring the top ball behind your ankle, right on that Achilles tendon, and then have a seat. Woo! Okay, you got the side view here. You got the side view sitting down, pressing back. You can point and flex, point and flex. See how this foot's coming up? Point and flex. You're leaning to the right, releasing. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, this is going to be the final juicy stretch. Relax here. When I say relax, I mean weight bear. So it might not feel great. Again, make changes. If you haven't done this in a while, it might hurt. Keep pressing. Pull yourself forward. Keep that ball right there at the behind, and you're going to bring the top of your foot onto the ball. See that? Ball's right, top ball's at the angle, didn't move. The front ball, you just pulled yourself forward, and it's right on the top of your foot. Now press down, palm onto your sole of your foot. OMG. This is a big stretch for the foot. Get even in that heel of hand. Press down, press down. This ball's here behind your ankle. Take a breath in. Exhale out. Good. Knees are even, right? Knees are even. Feet are, everything's parallel and even. Take one more breath. Push down through the top of the foot. Push those toes down. Stretching out the sole of that foot. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Woo! And then slowly release this whole setup. That foot, bend it slow. It could feel crunchy. Downward facing dog. Make sure everything works. Feel how the right heel feels. Spread your toes and lift your toes. Spread your toes and lift your toes. Bring them down, bring them up. Relax your neck. Woo. Yes. We also got a little hamstring work all the way down. We got knee work, okay? We got our shins worked out. Such a great stretch. If you want, send your right leg high, bend your knee, and loosen up your hips here. Straighten and bend that top leg. Okay, just work and let that release. Let that whole thing release. Bring your knee in towards your chest, plant your foot back down again. and then send your knees to the earth. Other side. Okay, same thing. Line your knees up, extend your left leg, and get that ball right into the back of the knee. Get it in there, snuggle it in, bend, and come right back in again. Set up your knees even, and your foot straight back. The other ball is going to go right up under that tibia, so your kneecap's off. See, I can hold my kneecap, and the balls are somewhat in line. And then when you're ready, sit back. Again, if this is too much flexion, you can bring your little bolster in. If you don't have a bolster, then you might want to get that for the next time. And if you don't have a bolster and it's just brutal, you can always, that doesn't even work. You just don't go back as far, okay? Right? So you don't want to kill your ankles. Just bolster or just don't go back as far. Or go in and out and get that foot warm. Take a breath in and out. Sit as deep as you can. Just work with what you got, right? Take a breath in. Every day is different. Depends on what you've been doing, how active you've been. Good, and then come on out. All right, so let's move the top ball down to the second, third. Oh, I'm sorry. Leave that top ball there. Pull forward and bring the bottom ball down to the second, third. And you should be in alignment here. All right, and then have a seat back. Knees are in line and legs are parallel. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, sink back, sink back, sink back into it. If it starts to pop out, creep out, that's not a bad thing either, because you have tension here on the fibula side of the leg too. So if you have the ball creeping out, trying to pop out, you might discover some other area of tension. Take a breath in, inhale, come out, exhale, sit back. Keep the weight bearing here, and then pull yourself forward for that final third. We're not in front of the ankle yet. Lift up, move the ball, stack the balls. Woo, so this can get really gnarly down here in the shin bone. And again, you can move around a little bit. You can move around and discover any other areas that might need some attention. You can point, flex, and we're moving things around and seeing what's going on. Take another breath in, exhale, have a seat back, sink and melt. Good. All right, let's take our final now. Moving a little bit more forward, bringing that bottom ball in front of your ankle, lift up, bring the top ball behind your ankle and have a seat. So you have your booty, your ball, your Achilles, and then the front of the ankle. Leaning into the left side, kind of angling left over there. All right, and then once you take a breath or two and you're really trying to relax now, when you're ready, scooch forward, keep this ball right here, keep your booty clamping down on that, and you're just gonna move forward and bring that ball right in front of on the top of your foot. Heel of the hand presses right over the ball, press down and stretch the sole of your foot. This is amazing. This is that plantar side of the foot. You're gonna stretch. You can even pull the toes down. That's a lot of action. I would just keep the heel of the hand right in the center arch, pushing down into the ball of the foot and then pressing down towards the toes. Pushing into letting your hips settle into the ball, and you can wiggle your toes around here. Take a breath in and a breath out. Good. Again, at any point, if anything gets too much, just come out. Go to downward facing dog. Go to wisdom pose. Okay. One more breath here. Everybody together. Exhale, melt. Right. Kind of surf your edge, but don't go past it, just like in yoga. Okay. And keep everything even now as we dismount. Take your ball out and have a seat. And maybe notice your legs, how they feel. Are they closer together? Do you have more availability in this seat? Right? Rocking side to side a little bit. Good. And then come up into downward facing dog. We'll rinse the legs out. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Beautiful, you guys. All right, coming into the finale, okay, we're going to move into, we're just going to do a little open the chest, do our little, for the platysma here, this stretch the neck out, and we'll do our 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock deal. Then go out to 9 o'clock, you know how we roll around, so we're going to use Pearl on that one. All right, and I'm going to be straight dead on here so you guys can see. Nice, easy finish. Coming down onto the belly, and you'll be bringing your Pearl to your chest center bone. Okay, so you get set up. You're on the chest center bone, and I'm going to set my camera up a little bit better so I can see, and I think you can see me better, right? Maybe you can see me already, but chest bone here, and I want you to hang out for a second. We've already been here earlier, so just be here. Arms are here, okay? And hang out there, take a couple of breaths, in through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Plenty of room on the sides and above your head. And how does it feel when you come in here? You've already been here. Maybe you feel a release through the back a little bit already. Take your right arm out. And then left hand's going to go on the ball. You're going to push the ball towards your extended arm. But you're not lifting up. So you're heavy. You're going to push the ball to that extended arm. Push and kind of slide the body to the left. So pushing right. Extended arm out, push the ball to the right. Use your ears here, not your eyes, because remember, I'm opposite. So just use your ears for a second. Don't even look at me. Left hand on the ball. Push the ball to the right towards that extended right arm. And then once you push, keep your body weight on the ball. Don't lift up though. Keep heavy. You're not trying to move the ball. You're trying to trying to grab that flesh and push. Just turn your gaze to the left. So you're pushing to the right, and turn your gaze to the left. And just that, you should feel a nice little twist turn, just a pull. Keep pushing steady with the left hand towards your right arm extended, right? Right arm's extended. Keep creeping the fingers away from you on that right side. Push the ball to the right. Turn your head to the left. Take a breath in, fill. Right into that right side. Exhale, melt. Good, do it one more time. Breathe in, fill the right pec muscle. Exhale, keep looking left. Turn your head a little bit more. Breathe in, fill the right pec muscle. Inhale. Exhale, melt down to the back side of that right shoulder. Release, relax, and relax. Come back to center. And right hand presses on the ball, left arm extends. Push the ball to the left. So you're pushing the ball towards the left pec, but you're not lifting up, right? The ball's not going anywhere. It's just it's an energetic pushing. Left arm extends. You can maybe feel a tug pull. Now start to turn the head to the right. Turn the head to the right, push the ball left. Turn the head, push, extend through that left arm. Fill the left front chest now. Inhale. Fill that pec muscle. Exhale, relax, melt. Right into the ball. Do it one more time. Inhale. Fill, exhale. Now this last time I want you to push the ball. Turn your head a little bit more, trying to find the ceiling with your eyes. One more breath in. Aim right for the ball. Exhale, melt. And then come back to center. So what we're doing there, rest for a second. You can put your third eye on the heels of your hands just like this. What we're doing there is we're creating this little tug from your chest bone where your pec muscles actually attach. Okay, so we're just releasing. All right, now we're gonna go for a full twist. Lift up, take the ball to the right pec and put your pec right down onto that ball. Extend your right arm. Turn your body, lean in to the right pec. Rotate your hips, rotate your chest, gaze up, breathe in. You're rolling towards that right ball. Inhale. Fill that whole chest that we just activated, and then exhale, melt. Melt, melt, melt down on that ball. Just feel yourself melt. You should feel your pec muscle pressing into the ball. Your body's so heavy up top. One more breath. Fill. Exhale, melt. Sink right into that ball. Extend long through that right arm. Rotate, rotate, look up. Final here, left arm can release up to the ceiling. Inhale. Big extended twist, melt, 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 and slowly come back to center. Okay, now we're gonna take the right arm to 12 o'clock, slide the ball into the armpit, and just release here. You're on sideline here, right side. Take a breath in. Exhale, melt. Breathe that ball right into the armpit. You can scrape down and press the pec minor, that little fleshy part that's in front of your armpit. That's right in there. Scrape that in. We've done this before. Take a breath in, fill the armpit up. Extend, extend, exhale, melt. And roll back to your chest, right through the pec minor. Big, big little muscle here. That should feel really good. And then bring your ball to chest center. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do our little, I call this the keep our gobbler from getting gobbly. Okay, this stretches and tones. So some people say, isn't that going to stretch it out more? No, it actually tones the neck. So you want to grab your flesh right at your right where your collarbones together, that little notch. You're going to take your ball right here and grab the flesh. If you have a necklace, move it. Grab the flesh right here. Okay. Now you're going to take your arms, grab the ball, and pull your arms in. Pull straight down towards your hips. Straight down towards your hips. Then lift your chin up and away from the ball. Forward, up, look up, take a breath in, and exhale. Okay, you stay here. I'm gonna do a little side view so you guys can see, okay? Because sometimes in class you can't even see this. Take the ball, put it at the notch of your necklace, grab the flesh, pull straight back towards your hips. Now look at me, watch what I do here. I'm gonna walk here, I'm gonna pull it. Really, really pulling. My arms are working. Inhale, I'm going to lift up my chin. I'm going to send the eyes up. I'm going to take a breath in. And then I'm going to lift my chin up. Look. And stretch. Inhale. Exhale. And then I'm going to wrap the front of my neck around the ball. Lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. Wrap, 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 wrap. Release the ball. Relax. Okay, now you try. Lift your neck up off the ball. Okay, final set here. Grab the flesh, pull it straight down, pull that ball straight down. Really work it. Pull. Grab flesh. You should feel the tug. Chin comes up. Take a breath. Look up. Lift your chin up even more. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring the front of the neck down on the ball. I'm still talking, so I'm not choking myself. I'm laying, I'm stretching. Soften your shoulder. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Lay your neck down. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Chin comes down on the ball. Release the ball. Let the ball go. And that's an extra stretch. Here. Now, from here, if it feels okay, take a bind. Lift the arms behind. A little bit more. Inhale. Exhale. And relax the arms. Lift your neck up off the ball and come into forward. And just come into form plank. Nod your head, yes. Nod your head, no. Okay, pretty intense. Okay, let's do the other side, finishing up. Okay, center chest here. Okay, center chest here. Gonna push the ball to the left pec, lean in. Left arm extends, right arm bent. Pressing down from that left back shoulder, turn your head to the right. And just look to the right. Reach left, look to the right. Reach left, look to the right. Bearing down from the back of the left shoulder
the ball to the floor. You can even angle and lift your right hip up. Bearing down, looking to the right, releasing, elongating from the left arm. Good. Now from here, bear down, come back to center. Bear down. Now we're going to go for a full twist, pressing down through back of shoulder. Rotate your hips. Rotate your hips. Rotate the head and the chest. Breathe. The hips are rotating. You're extending long. Take a breath in. Fill that left pec. Exhale out. And relax that left pec as you melt down into the ball. Go again. Inhale. Exhale. Relax. Good. Take the top arm for final expression, full expression. Right? And now remember, we're not collapsing. As you turn your head, you're lifting your torso, but you're keeping connected through that right pec. Take a breath. Inhale, fill. Exhale, melt. And then roll back to your belly. Okay? So you might be sore in them. We're doing a lot of stretching, right? Stretching a muscle also tones the muscle, makes it stronger. Left arm comes up now to 12 o'clock, reaching out over the head. Roll to your left side. Get the ball right into your left armpit. Release here. Breathe in. Breathe out. And you can turn your nose to the floor as you scrape into that pec minor. Right, as you bring the ball forward towards that pec minor, lifting the pec minor up, and then as you roll back to your left side, you pull back and stretch the arm in a different way. Gaze up, exhale, turn the gaze down, look down, and then inhale, rotate, look up. You guys know this, rotating. Good. Coming back to our final here, we can do it one more time, one more pass. This feels so good. And again, the great thing about this stuff is as you discover, like as you do these routines, you might discover something else that needs to be worked on. Well, you can do it, right? You have your balls for home. Okay, take your left arm out, back out, and pull it back around. Okay, so we just did all of this. Okay, so let's come back to forearm plank here. Lift and lower, nod your head, yes. Nod your head, no. Okay. And then we're going to move into Shavasana. Okay, so from here, bring yourself into seated, just spin around. Okay, and you have an option here tonight to kind of pull it all together with black balls. We've done this before, it feels really good. You're going to be placing one ball at your sacrum, and let me show you guys what it looks like. One ball at your sacrum, come down. Okay, so this is amazing, a maze. Center, right center of your sacral bone. And then you can take the other one, stroke your head and lift your hair out of the way and put the ball right at the base of your skull. Right, do you see that? Base of skull and right at the sacral bone. Okay, and work in, you can begin to be here, you can play around, you can be shoulder stand. And then when you're ready, you can bring your feet down. You can be Baddha Konasana, or you can be full on. Okay, I'm going to turn you guys in, just let you move into your personal practice now, here at the end. Just find Shavasana. Coming back into just a peaceful state, dropping into your final posture for the evening. Feel the earth under you and remember who you are at your base level. Remember who you are authentically. You turn your palms down to face the earth, maybe feeling the core, the root. Stay as long as you'd like. In this posture. Remove the balls whenever you're ready. I'm going to leave you in Shavasana. Have a beautiful evening. It was a beautiful practice. Stay and glide into your evening. Light in me bells and honors the light in you. A beautiful night, ladies. See you next time. Namaste.